We're at the Red Oak Classic show here in Red Oak, North Carolina, and still early, so not too many people showed up yet, but we'll maybe some more here later. Okay, here's the equipment display we've got set up here at Red Oak, at the Red Oak Classic Tractor Show. Got the Cub and 140 and the LP 560 and another Cub and another 140. Kind of a low-key event. Rain kept a lot of people away this year. A lot of vendors. So things are kind of sparse this year, but that's fine. We had a great time and set up in old Red Belly Ford. It's an interesting piece here in the background. Massey Harris with the McCormick Ding engine on it, and I guess like a power unit, but you see all kind of stuff when you go to these shows, and this is an interesting modification or setup here. So you see the hydraulic motor there running the transmission, or the pump there, hydraulic motor running the transmission. But yeah, you'll see all kind of things when you go to these shows. So I've seen he had it running earlier, and as you see, the belt pulley's actually running a pump down there on the bottom right behind the front tires, and then it's running a little hydraulic motor up there or to turn the transmission. So see the hoses. That's pretty neat. Some different little water pumps and things on up here on display on this trailer here. I know the gentleman that owns these, and bought several parts from him over the years. It's an interesting piece here. It's a 1947 International Shot Mule A14 made by the WF Hebbard company. Hebbard, or I don't know how you say it now, but basically uses all basically a farm or U2, I guess, power unit. Farmall A components, everything, transmission, final drives, engine, and all that. So you can see there, WF Hebbard company. The final drives on the rear are rotated forward, and then you can see this the Farmall A transmission, but you can see where they made interesting linkage to shift it from up there. So you're basically sitting right over the transmission, over the gear shifter. So yes, it's a neat little piece. They would use these in the factories and things like that to move stuff around. There's another version, a military version, that used the actual Farmall H or W4 engine. So, some little McCormick engines, I think so. You can see the storm passing through. Everything went around us pretty much. It was sprinkled a time or two, but we made out all right. It's a Ford 2000. With the Eastern Vintage Tractor Club. They're set up next to us at the fairgrounds. They've got a tractor ride, a benefit tractor ride coming up next week, September 16th. So we'll be doing that as well. Always enjoy that. We enjoyed it last year. So we're going to try to support them. I got a little Minneapolis Moline set up here. Looks like it would have been the equivalent to a Farmall A or a Cub, I guess. I'm not sure. I don't know much about those. This is with the Classic Antique Power. We usually do their show in April. There's a lot of lawnmowers and another Ford. Interesting little lawnmowers. Alice's, and it's a nice 1979 International 574 scraper blade. Nice and clean. So the gentleman here had a lot of little like powered cultivator or something used in the garden. Had a few of those and a couple little small hit and miss engines. They're really nice for displays, and They're very cumbersome to move around, very heavy, very heavy. Another motorized cultivator. Usually you can pick those up for not too much, those little hit and miss engines. Another motorized cultivator. I'm not sure the manufacturer on this one, but always neat to see those. There's a lot of them made from John Deere's. Another Ford 3000. Some for sale items. A nice Farmall C 2.2 bottom international plow. There's like some miscellaneous C parts, some rims and things like that, and old McCulloch, or maybe I don't know what it is. It's old bow saw. See a lot of those back in Putwood. People would have them. It's a nice Cub Lowboy from Stan the Man. He restored. Still got it for sale, so if you're interested in it. This is always one of my favorite tractors here at the show. It's that 544 utility, but it's what they refer to as the high utility. This is a Bowen International IH dealer tag. I've got that one already. But this is what they refer to as the high utility tractors. You use row crop axles in the back to cast, not axles, but the cast hubs in the back. You can see here the adjustable. They're adjustable as well. I think this is what it was for. It was an adjustable axle on the back. Don't see too many of the high utility tractors around. Nice Farmall M. The thing that interests me on this one is the paint. The paint's in about the same condition as my 79 140, so this could have been a dealer repaint sometime in the 70s, late 70s, and it seems like a lot of the tractors from around that era, paint faded in that way. So this is a nice Farmall Super A 52 model. Cook It original, and a little pedal tractor, original pedal tractor. Nice Farmall M here in the background with the live hydraulics you can see. So the popular option to add, you just had to make sure you had the case hardened gear that went with it. You couldn't use the original gear in the engine because it would wear out quick. This is a Farmall 14 F14. He's got the bands on it so you can transport it easier, because these lugs would tear up. You would find a phone line or a water line if it wasn't buried very deep. A wheel horse, some modifications on it. This trailer is actually hopping. I don't know if you can tell in the video or not, but you can see the trailer. I mean, it's one that didn't walk away. But there's some photos from our display set up here. Brought the 560 LP, and we had a good time. Had a lot of members out, and had a great time despite the weather. It didn't rain but a little bit, but we had a good time anyway.